So I was thinking about a couple things this morning. One is that we have a friend who is about to have a baby, and this is not their first baby. This is actually their fourth. So they know how to do the parent thing. They got no problems there. And then I was also thinking about how you read one thing. I just finished reading a book on endurance training. And this book was basically all about how you're supposed to train at a certain heart rate in order to build aerobic fitness. Because if you're running beyond your means, which is this calculation of, I think it's about an 80% max. If you're running beyond that, then you're kind of running anaerobically, and you're not teaching your body to burn fat while it's running, which is going to affect your endurance, your aerobic ability, and all that stuff. Now, I just read a Runner's World article last night that talks about how, as runners, we're too plugged in. We got too much data, and it's good to unplug. And I agree, but I think that article is written out of context, or the statement was made out of context, because what you have to realize is most of your base training should occur at that 80% max heart rate threshold. And if you want to do a hard run and leave your watch at home and not look at your heart rate, do a race and not look at your watch and your heart rate, that's fine, but you need to examine those numbers. I mean, those numbers are what are going to ultimately allow you to really dial in your training. So I was thinking about that. I was thinking about my friend having the baby, and it got me thinking about opinions. And everyone has an opinion on everything. Grown-ups have opinions. The trick is keeping your opinion to yourself unless you're asked for it, because everybody has an opinion. Your opinion is not right. Your opinion is your opinion. You might think it's the right opinion, and a third party might weigh in and say, yeah, you know what, that's right. You've got the right opinion. Best 2 out of 3. I agree. You agree. The other person's wrong. That doesn't win you any friends. It doesn't make anything any better. If you're, giving your unsolicited opinion, you come across like an asshole sometimes. So you got to be careful with that. Make sure that you have an opinion, and that's perfectly fine, but wait until you're asked to give that opinion. Especially, and this is where the pregnancy thing came in. Holy shit. If you are having a baby, and it's your first baby, everybody's going to give you their opinion. That's just the way it is. Well, you know what you should do. You know what I did. Oh, I don't care. I don't care what you did. I don't care what worked for your kid. I appreciate the advice. I appreciate that you are concerned enough about my situation and my kid to want to give me advice, and that's fine, but I want to figure it out for myself. And if I need help, I'm going to ask for it. I'm not going to let my kid be neglected. I'm not going to let my kid not be well taken care of, but I need to figure out how to do it, and you telling me while my kid's crying or my kid's got a dirty diaper or whatever, what you would do does not help the situation. So if you're in a situation where you have kids and somebody else has a baby, or, it's their first baby, or, just there's a situation, there's a kid situation, don't tell a parent how to parent. I mean, that's kind of a no-no. Let a parent ask for help, and that opens up the floodgates. That's fine. That's completely reasonable, but don't volunteer that information until you're asked for that information. And you can take that and make that just a general rule. Don't give people your opinion unless you're asked for it. It's going to make you come across as a much nicer person, a much more compassionate person, because you're going to listen to other people more. And it's just a better way to do things. So, grown-up rule for the day: opinions. Keep it to yourself until somebody asks you.